most ironic thing about the game was defense that kept us in it. We couldn't throw it in the ocean. We couldn't get anything on offense. It was defense that lost it for us in the end. Because we walked away from 24 3 times, let him shoot 3 threes. The last 3 that they made, the guy throws it in from whatever it was. But the plays that beat us were walking away from 24 and letting him shoot it in once we had to lead. And, you know, we wasted a tremendous effort of hanging in there and hanging in there and hanging in there. And then, like I said, at the end, there was a defense that got us. We also gave up a basket on a missed free throw, which is inexcusable. And the 2 other stats, if you want to look at the stats, you're 5 for 13 and you're struggling offensively, it's going to be hard to win a game when you're struggling offensively. And then give up 14 offensive rebounds. And, you know, we gave them 52 shots. We got 50 shots. We gave them 52 shots. You know, we turned them over 16 times. We only turned it over 10, thank goodness. We got beat by 20. But, you know, the bright spot of the day is that we cut our turnovers down, way down. And I don't know what we had in the second half. We only had 4 in the second half because we had 6 to begin with. But obviously, I can't be more disappointed. And, you know, like I told our team, we got a decision to make who we want to be, who we really want to be. And, you know, over the course of the next month here, now we're going to have to play our way in with all we got to the NCAA tournament, in my estimation, because we put ourselves square on the bubble today, at our worst, and you know, we'll control our own fate, but we're going to have to play. We're going to have to make an unbelievable effort down the stretch here in these last 5-6 games, starting next week against Xavier. And questions?
Only 11 offensive rebounds, I think, combined in the last 2 games. Is it effort related? Is there anything you can pinpoint to as to why an area of strength has fallen off like it has?
Well, it's obviously, you know, part of it's effort. And, you know, today, they couldn't stop Tay inside. We couldn't throw it to him enough. And we should have thrown it to him more. And hardest rebounds to make are missed threes because they're going to bounce long. They're tougher to come up with and all that. We've got to, you know, we've got to get the ball inside. When we do get the ball inside, and those guys turn to shoot. We can't cheerlead and watch. We got to go get it when he misses it, if he misses it. And you know, more effort than anything. I'll be honest with you. I think more effort. We have to look at it in the film. We're not getting 3 guys to the glass. We're not getting 3 to the glass. We're getting 2. Anytime you get 3 guys to the glass, you're going to have a great chance to rebound. But we're not getting 3 to the offensive glass. We're getting 2. Way too many times.
You said the other day that you were fighting for your lives then. Did you think you played today like you were fighting for your lives?
I thought in the second half we did, up until the last 3 minutes. And then we made some, you know, some severe mental mistakes that cost, again, we lost a guy cutting through, a 3-point shooter was cutting through. He throws it to the high post. We run 2 guys off of him. Okay, and we run 2 guys off of him. Nobody covers him. He shoots it in. And you know, second half, because they were down, they played with some desperation. Finally, and you know, we got ourselves back in the game. Again, it's a shame that you know the effort that we were giving defensively to let it slip like that at the end. It's a shame, but we didn't give enough effort for long enough. Yeah, we tell them all the time, guys, offense is going to come and go. Making threes is going to come and go. Some nights you're going to make them, some nights you're not. How are you going to win on the nights that you don't make shots? How are you going to win? There's only one way, defend and rebound. And you can't give the other team 14-second opportunities.
What happened on that last play? I mean, Gary scores to put you ahead. Did guys, I don't know, relax, not get back fast enough? Just one of those things that happens, a miracle shot, or what happened?
Well, Farad was in front of him. It wasn't like he sped by him and jumped up and shot it. Farad was there, but we didn't, you know, in that case, you almost got to pinch the guy, you know, and stop him at half court. And, you know, we're up 2, so you can't foul there. You can't foul. It's not like being up 3 and you can foul. So you got to defend. And we just didn't do a good enough job of getting back and getting him stopped soon enough. And the kid threw, I don't know how far was the shot.
It's about 30.
About a 30-foot. He threw in a 30-footer. But that's not what, again, that's the shot that ended the game. That's not the shot that beat us. The shots that beat us were the 3 threes that came between about the 4-minute mark and about the 1-minute mark. Those are the shots that beat us. The transition layup off the missed free throw beat us. The missed free throws down the stretch beat us, not that shot. That's the shot that ended the game, but that shot don't. You want to say, well, that shot beat you, but no, the other stuff beat you. Because we had control of that. He throws in a 30-footer, the guy in front of him.
You have some great wins going back to San Diego State, but some head-scratching losses. Is that a product of a team that's young that doesn't yet realize it's not enough to just run out on the home floor and be in uniform? You got to play.
Yeah, I think that's some of it. Some of it. And again, I'm not here to make excuses, guys. It's my job and our staff's job to have them prepared and not let them think that way. And obviously, we didn't do a very good job in this game of making them understand that. And it comes down to, again, a few possessions in tight games. And this game should, if we play a normal offensive game, although we've played, haven't played great in the last 2 games offensively, although we shot 50% in the second half against Temple, shot 61 today in the second half. We scored 36 points in the second half. But where's that in the first half? Well, yes, to answer your question, some of that is their youth, some of that's their inexperience, to understand no matter how much you tell them. Okay? You can't, Coach Jackson had to scout, and he kept saying, guys, they want this game to be a grinded up, low scoring, long possession game. And they made it that, and they had a chance to win it. They threw one at the buzzer and beat us.
What do you expect from these guys now? How do you think they'll react to this?
My expectation is for them to fight back like they never fought back before. That's my expectation. That's what I expect out of them. That's what they better do. We're the Bearcats. We're not going to give in. I'm not going to give in. Our staff's not going to give in. They can't give in. And, we don't know what's going to happen in the Xavier game, but it doesn't matter who our next opponent should be. We got to come out of that tunnel, okay, ready to lay everything we got on the line to win the game, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We're going to have to play that way to win. The rest of the way, not only Xavier. We load up and go down to Houston, back to Tulane, all the places we got to go. We better play with desperation, all-out desperation and all-out attention to detail, scouting report, and how we play if we want to win.
Does it feel like some of that was maybe lost after the win at SMU? Like they kind of felt like, not that they had arrived, but that they were where they wanted to be, basically. And
after the SMU game, we're in great shape. We're in great shape. Then we turn around and, don't play very well against South Florida. Somehow win the game. Played awful. Let's face it, guys. We've not played very well the last 3 games after playing tremendous to come back and win at SMU. And again, some of that's a product of youth. Guys don't understand. How many losses is it going to take? I ask them, how many losses is it going to take you to get desperate? How many losses is it going to take us to lock in even more? Because as you go down the stretch, every team is getting better. Very few have given in and given up. This team hadn't given in and given up. It's got a good coach. Okay, they're not giving up. Tulane didn't give up, and neither Houston, all these teams. Okay, and they're going to get a little better. If you don't get a little better, you're going to get beat.
Going back to the Xavier game, how, as a coach, how does it feel to know that this crosstown shootout is no longer going to be at a central site and it's going to be at each team's home court?
Well, it's college basketball. That's really the way it should be. I got no problem with it. And, it's obviously it was moved to a neutral site game because of the incident that happened, but, it's not, it's a crosstown shootout. It's a great rivalry. It should be embraced by everybody. It's not brain surgery. It's not life or death, okay, in terms of when you put it in the perspective of the world. Okay, what really should be important Is it a really important basketball game? Yes, it is. Because it's bragging rights in the city. It's all those things. I don't mean to take away from it, but you know, we should be able to play basketball and everybody act like college athletes that they should be, and you know, we should be able to play there and then play here. That's what it should be. It should be a great rival game. Everybody wants to watch on TV, and it should be a hard-fought game. And athletes are, you know, they're NCAA athletes. They know how to act. Our guys don't know how to act.
What advantages do you have in hosting that game?
Well, I mean, we've been pretty good at home now today. You know, all we did was give, you know, Xavier life and say, hey, look, Tulane went in and beat them. They're not, you know, they're not the same Bearcats at home they were. That's all you did, was give them a little bit more hope. And you know, all we can do is go out and establish that, no, we are the Bearcats, no, this is our own court, and no, it is going to be really tough to win here. But that's on us. That ain't on the fans, that ain't on anybody else. That's on us to go out there and establish that.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.